Calgary's Police Association says the safety of officers and the public is compromised by budget cuts, and it's citing recent examples. It comes in the wake of a $28 million revenue shortfall. Mark Villani has more on the impacts and why both the province and the city are at odds over who's on the hook to fill the funding gaps.
In a city where police respond to violent crime, life-threatening overdoses, and domestic incidents, officers say they're on the brink of burning out.
We've seen chronic understaffing for a number of years now.
In a memo sent to its members this week, Calgary's Police Association outlines instances where no units were available, 30-minute response times for high-risk calls, even reports of officers who were sent alone to deal with dangerous situations.
And the only way that the service has been able to provide minimum staffing levels is through calling officers out on their days off.
CPS says it's engaged in a comprehensive process to evaluate its service delivery model. This includes strengthening measures to ensure we are only using overtime when service requirements demand it. But the service is also dealing with a $28 million shortfall. That accounts for 6% of its budget, lost after the province restricted the use of photo radar.
If you start de-investing now, it's going to have an impact into the future. People need to realize that public safety has to be seen as an investment.
But the province isn't calling this a de-investment. It says CPS never should have had a line in its budget for photo radar fines.
No other organization does that. Nobody's public safety should be dependent on the amount of tickets that are written to the public.
Calgary's mayor disagrees. She says photo radar is a public safety issue and those who break the law should pay fines.
The fundamental issue here is, do we want to keep people safe on our roadways? And I would say we can all agree that yes, that should be a primary concern.
But as officers deal with major staffing issues, some worry about the negative impacts.
And it's just not acceptable.
And Mark joins us now. Mark, the Police Association is now calling on the city to find some savings.
Yeah, that's right, Tara. The association is calling for the Calgary Police Commission to remove fine revenue from its budget and bring in more robust recruiting strategies so as to address some of these staffing shortages. Now, the City of Calgary is on board with finding some savings here, but Mayor Jyoti Gondek says her administration has consistently increased its policing budget year after year to account for population growth. Meanwhile, Public Safety Minister Mike Ellis, he's also standing his ground. He says the province has already provided funding for an additional 50 Calgary police officers. Tara.
Okay, Mark, thank you.